Hey there, nail nerds! It's Heather, your jam girl, and I want to come to you with a Jamberry consultant secret. How to layer your favorite Jamberry lacquer under your True Shine gel. Now, what's the big deal, right? No big deal. It's a very big deal because if you don't do it right, what's going to happen is you're going to paint your favorite lacquer on your nails, be super excited, cure it under your Jamberry gel lamp, and then if you don't do it right, it's going to get all wrinkly and gross. It happened to me. I don't want that to happen to you, which is why I'm going to share with you my new Jamberry secret. So, let's just jump right in. Alright, you got your favorite lacquer, you got your heating lamp, and you got your top and bottom base coat. You don't need those right away. What you're going to do is you're going to paint one thin coat on each nail that you want to have gel and lacquered. Then let them dry completely, like overnight dry. Paint them, go to bed. That's the biggest part of the secret right there, okay? Don't tell anybody. Shh. The reason why that's so important is because if you don't let it dry completely, when you go to the beautiful Jamberry gel system, the curing lamp will make the lacquer crinkle. So, one coat, very thin, let it dry overnight. So, let's go ahead and let's go to the next step of putting your base coat on top of your lacquered nail, okay? So I'm going to show you how I put the gels on, whether or not it is over lacquer or over a Jamberry wrap or just on my naked nail. And what you want to do is you want to roll the Jamberry True Shine gel. That gets it heated up and it goes on a little bit smoother. So it's good to do this for about 45 seconds to a minute, but we're not going to go do the full thing today. You ladies are smart. You're nail nerds. You're going to torpedo up, and you're going to go ahead and do very thin coats. Let's do 4 fingers at a time, and here's how it goes. Thin, 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 very thin, cap, 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 go back over, thin, 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 thin. Now, if you're like me, actually whether or not you're like me, in terms of having trouble coloring between the lines, take your favorite cuticle pusher and just scrape off all of the excess edges of the gel. This is especially great for when you're adding a gel color, but we're just doing our base coat right now. Alright, I got a thin layer, the edges are capped. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my heat lamp, and while that's heating up, I want to come to you, it's just curing, not heat. While that's curing, I want to come to you with 3 fingernails, okay? I have been experimenting and I have an explanation for each one. This middle finger right here is the result of following the process that I am demonstrating today. It's nice and smooth, there's no chip, and that's because I did 1 thin coat and I did 3 layers of the True Shine top coat and base coat. And I did base coat, then top coat, base coat, and top coat, rinse and repeat 3 times. The pinky, if you look very, very closely, you can see just a little bit of pink, remnants from my first experiment when I foolishly, oh so foolishly, did 2 layers of lacquer and only 1 layer of the True Shine base and top coat. Pinky popped right off. That was about a week ago. Same day though, I put a clear wrap over the lacquer, so the pinky and my ring finger happened the same day. And I still did base and top coat on top. But I just want to point out how smooth and thick, and even though I didn't do the best job, the way I'm explaining today, the wrap protected it so well. So, the wraps are always going to be better than any gel or lacquer, Jamberry or otherwise, but we have some really great lacquer and gel options. So my lamp went off a while ago, so here's the next part of what I do. I take part of my paper towel, and then I have rubbing alcohol, and then I am going to rub off my nails. And then I'm going to rinse and repeat with the top coat. Put a thin layer, thin, cap, thin, get those edges locked in really nice. And again, build up 3 to 4 layers of base then top, base then top, base then top, base then top coat on top of the lacquer. That way will be a nice, thick, and solid protection. Nail nerds, thank you so much for letting me share with you. If you have any questions or if there's any way that I can support you, let me know, because I'm your jam girl.